Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Calypso Cigar Review Quickie. I am your host Brandon Luna, and today we'll be reviewing the EP Carrillo Short Run. It's not just any short run though. This happens to be the EP Carrillo Short Run Cubra. This is an exclusive line that is made for Cigar International and Cigar.com. You can also find it on CBID. So it is a net cigar, but not all net cigars are bad. I've had the short run before. I've even had the short run vintage. Not really a fan of the short run vintage, which is also a CI exclusive, but I've heard good things about these, so let's give it a go and see what we think. Size on this obviously is a torpedo, so it's a 6.1 by 52. So you might be asking what makes the EP Carrillo Short Run Cubra special. Well, it's the special wrapper. That Cubra wrapper, if you can see, looks like just any other wrapper, but it's actually a hybrid wrapper that is grown in Brazil. It's a hybrid Habano leaf wrapper. So here's hoping that it brings something unique to the smoke. I'm going to go ahead and give it a cut and a light, and I'll let you know what I think about the EP Carrillo Short Run Hybrid. Alright, so I'm about to the end of the first third of the EP Carrillo Cubra, and I gotta say it's pretty interesting flavor-wise. Definitely different. I don't know how or what is different about it, but it's just different. That Cubra wrapper lends a unique flavor to the cigar. It's very earthy, very musty, but it's like a spicy must, and that's hard to kind of describe. I know there's a flavor, and I've tasted it, something similar to it before in food, but not necessarily in a cigar. I'm just trying to place it right now, so I'm going to give to the second third, see if I can then find a name for whatever this flavor is. Now, one thing is the burn is pretty ugly. As you can see, the ash is holding up really nicely, but that burn is an issue. So I'm hoping that it'll correct itself. I had to touch it up a couple of times, and we'll see as we get into the second third. So far, it's very interesting flavor-wise, and I'm looking forward to the second and the last third of this cigar. So I'll give you an update soon. Okay, so I'm at the second third of the EP Carrillo Short Run Cubra, and the burn's been awful. I mean, the burn is just atrocious on this cigar. I've had to touch it up several times, more times than I would like to, and I hate touching up a cigar because I feel like you're just kind of wasting part of the cigar, you know what I mean? Because you're sitting there burning at it, trying to get it even, and you're just chipping away at the cigar and losing some of your time that you have with that cigar. Flavor-wise, though, it's still very good. It's got that musty earth flavor to it, along with some nuttiness coming in to play. Spicy retrohale, which is nice, and the spice on the retrohale is a very distinct kind of cayenne pepper spice. The uniqueness of the Cubra wrapper is kind of worn off on it a little bit. I'm not getting that same flavor that I was getting at the start of the cigar that was unique to the Cubra. Right now it just kind of tastes like it's that Dominican filler that kind of is taking over the wrapper, I think. But it's still tasty. I mean, this is really a budget stick. You can get these inexpensively on CBID and on Cigar.com, so Cigar International for that matter. So if you're looking for a nice budget EP Carrillo, you could probably do worse, you know. This is tasty. You could definitely do worse. You can go for the vintage, because the vintage is not good. So I would say stay away from the vintage at this point. Go with this one, but expect some burn issues. I've got about 4 more of these. I'm going to give them some time just to acclimate more, give them another couple months in the humidor. Maybe that will get rid of the burn issues. Who knows? It really depends. It may be a wrapper issue, because this wrapper is very difficult to blend with. So really, who knows? I can find literally nothing about the Cubra wrapper online other than it's a unique hybrid wrapper. You know, and that's really it. So who the hell knows what this thing is anyway. It is definitely unique, though. I won't say that it's so unique that people are going to run out and you're going to see a run of Cubra cigars. I don't think that's necessarily going to happen, because I think it is a very limited wrapper to begin with. But it is definitely unique. So if you're a fan of EP Carrillo, I'd say definitely pick up a $5, give it a try at this point, unless it turns south on me on the last third. But so far on the second third, it's been an interesting smoke. Not a great smoke. It's been keeping my interest at least, and but that burn issue, it hurts my heart when I have burn issues on a cigar, as I'm sure it does with a lot of you. So I'm going to give it to the last third, give you another update, let you know how it goes then. Alright, so I'm at the final third of the EP Carrillo Short Run Cubra, and the burn's just been awful. I mean, through the whole thing, I've had to correct it multiple times, and that's a pain in the ass. But overall, as far as the flavor goes, it's definitely unique. That Cubra flavor that I had at the first third has come back in full force on the last third. It's very spicy, a little on the bitter side. It's almost like charred wood, I guess, but not like a cedar charred wood. It's an interesting flavor. So as a curiosity piece, if you're a fan of EP Carrillo cigars, I would say get a $5, give them a go, see what you think. I wouldn't get a box. I would probably stick with the standard short run if you can find those at a good price. Those are definitely worth the smoke, and they're fantastic this year. The 2013s are great. But this one is, it's something unique, you know, and sometimes I like to smoke unique things that just are kind of new and fresh. But yeah, at least I tried it. So, as always, check us out on the full episodes of the Calypso Cigar Review podcast on iHeartRadio, iTunes, Spreaker, Podomatic, all the normal places, YouTube. Give us those 5-star reviews, comments. People can find us. We always appreciate it. And as always, it's been great smoking with you. Booyah.